Hey guys, Clarice here. I'm going to be doing something different today. With different suggestions from you guys in the comments, I thought to maybe start along a new series that I'm going to be calling Crap Commentary. And it's basically a way where I'm going to react to a film that has kind of had mixed reviews or has been kind of universally panned or seen as bad, and watch it myself, first time watching, and then taking time at the end of the video to kind of discuss exactly why it is that perhaps this film missed the mark, or if maybe my own opinion is just different than the others and I found the film to actually be enjoyable, and talk about why I think that is at the end of the video. So you all know from the title that I'm going to be watching the infamous Don't Worry Darling. Is it really as bad as people say? Does it have a commentary to say about the world that we live in today? All in all, I just know that I was genuinely interested in this film when the first trailer dropped, mostly because I really have been enjoying the work of Florence Pugh. And when I saw the cast and seeing Chris Pine and directed by Olivia Wilde, considering that I enjoyed Booksmart, I was intrigued. Learning that Harry Styles is acting opposite Florence Pugh also intrigued me. Now, unless you don't follow celebrity media at all in Hollywood, I am sure you know of the many memes and many things that have come with this film. So with all of the things that I know from media and watching videos and all these different things, I am purposely setting that aside in my mind and choosing to just watch the film for what it is. So follow me along on this journey to see if Don't Worry Darling is as bad as people say. Is it really just crap? Or was there something there that maybe could have been further developed? Or is it actually any good? So with that, let's get into it. And now, following in line with how I have been filming some videos recently, I am going barefaced as I am learning to embrace my own skin texture as my own acne and skin journey has been improving. So today we just have eyes on today and we're gonna see how this goes. So hey, embrace your acne scars, everyone. Takes a lot. It takes a lot of mental work sometimes, but we're getting there, so hey. Yes, Nick Kroll. I just love him. The man made big mouth. I love him.
Promotion, you see this?
Look at this man.
You know, Frank did a ceremony. It's just like the one he had.
So gracious.
Look at this. Look at this.
While I'm looking at this shot that I froze, I only saw the first trailer. I didn't care to watch any of the others because I wanted to see the film in for myself, and that was pre all of the drama. But what I was intrigued by when I saw that first trailer was the aesthetic. As some of you may know, I absolutely love old Hollywood and vintage styles, and especially period pieces or films that take from decades and incorporate them into their set design, art, wardrobe, makeup, costuming, everything. And so I'm really enjoying this so far. It's very immersive. This is so far it's well directed. I believe authentically that the actors are drunk. Florence is doing a great job at acting drunk, honestly, and Harry Styles got to kiss Nick Kroll, so a little jealous there. And yeah, let's keep going.
Oh my God, look at this.
Oh my God. Yo, these people are hammered.
I'll do it. No, you're doing so good. You're doing so good.
It's very dangerous.
To play, which she's never played tennis before, ever. She has a cocktail in one hand, a racket in the other, and Jack,
The cinematography.
she didn't spill a drop.
Nice.
Do you think it's true that Frank actually has a tennis court at his house?
We'll find out, won't we?
Okay, his name's Jack.
I'm coming home now right away. Baby, now.
Art direction, the way that this has been curated from the shots. There's even grain in the camera that makes it look like it's an older film. A lot of care went into the production design of this film, the cinematography. Like I can see it. I can really see it. So let's see where the story goes.
I'm coming home.
Victory Project, day 987. Security level, yellow. All employees in transit to Victory headquarters. All residents safe and accounted for.
Gosh, I love the costumes. They're so good. Gosh, I just want her wardrobe. Okay, who's this individual? Because the camera's lingering for a long time. And we're following Alice a lot. Yeah, they're staring at Alice. Oh, hello, Gemma Chang. Honestly, the cinematography, like, the budget went to this.
I trust that you will prove to yourself to everyone.
I like these food shots. I personally really like food shots.
The life you desire.
Well, did you just not get deviled eggs? Or did you just not get regular eggs?
On a perpetual honeymoon. No, Jack and Alice only have time for each other.
It's not what we want. Plus, Bunny's kids like me more than her anyway.
That's true. It's infuriating.
I think 3 is a perfect number. Bill wants 4.
Well, once you have one, it's all the same.
It's a little nervous. A while to get used to things.
Yeah, it takes a minute to settle.
Yeah,
But it gets easier, don't it?
it does. Yeah.
Well, it did. And Dean and Ted.
Yeah, technically a worse, less important department.
I haven't really gotten to talk to Frank very much.
Frank doesn't have to talk to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
You have no idea how extraordinary he is, or what he can do. You're lucky to even know who he is, let alone.
Ah, Chris Pine. Let's see what he does with this.
Gather round, everyone. Newest residents. Bill, Violet.
It's very
Frank has
culty.
built something
It's very culty.
truly special. What he's created out here, it's a different way. A better way. And we only
Is it?
have each other.
Why are we here?
Oh. The music cues. Could you not tell? That was a serious moment.
Margaret's question is right. It is the good question to ask. Why not go back to safety, status quo, where it's safe, where we should be?
But what
No,
is
I
this
choose,
that makes
we
it different?
choose to stand our ground, right? To look harder, to dig deeper, could be.
The score is really cueing how much the audience shouldn't trust
What is the
Frank.
enemy of progress? Chaos.
I mean, Chris Pine is doing the
Merciless
most.
foe at chaos. One brave family. Men like Dr. Collins, one of our first who built this community with me. Thank you, Dr. Collins, for your vision. All of you wives. We men, we ask a lot. We ask for strength, a shoulder to cry on, food at home, a house cleaned, and discretion above all else. And that's very difficult. You're all dismissed.
He's got that narcissistic charisma. He's nailed that. Chris Pine has nailed that in this performance so far. Now, mind you guys, like I mentioned, I saw that first trailer, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna be one of those parts where.
They're hiding me in here.
Oh, give us a second, Alice. She'll be fine.
I'm not fine. Nothing is fine.
She just needs to sleep.
I don't sleep. I have bad dreams.
Are we gonna get any scenes or any context behind if Alice has a connection to Margaret? Why is Alice the only person who's noticing? Yo, Jack just he want that watermelon sugar, y'all. Okay. Okay, so movies set up a lot of seeds. I'm mostly just wondering if these seeds are going to follow through in any through lines at all. A lot of films can, you know, have really good setups and then not the best payoff. So let's see. I feel like the obvious things, you got Frank, clearly very culty. He's got that narcissistic cult leader charm that just like incites and invites people to him. He's definitely got a weird air about him, of course. Chris Pine's doing a good job at creating that, but I also think the score is fueling that. The score and the editing is really telling you don't trust this person. It's giving me brainwashing, which I'm sure that's the point. The isolation, this is already an isolated town with people that are isolated from the rest of civilization, and it's one of the first things that cults try to do is they try to isolate you from everything else. When you have a very charismatic leader, you can tell how much he is idolized by the others by the way that the Nick Kroll character defended him immediately. When you have that, it can be very easy to manipulate others when you make them believe that they have already been brainwashed or lied to and that you are the one to give them the solution or the response or the freedom. It is something that cults do to manipulate others, so it's just the vibe. It's just the vibe I'm getting.
I heard Margaret made a scene. Oh my god. Threw a drink in someone's face?
What? No, that did not happen. She was upset.
It was humiliating, and she's gonna get Ted fired.
Margaret is just having a really hard time.
Whose fault is that?
Are you about to say it's Margaret's fault?
I still feel bad for her.
What happened?
She took her son out into that desert.
Well, it wasn't exactly clear as to what happened.
She knew how dangerous it was, just like we all do. I knew he died. I just hadn't realized.
She claims they took him to punish her.
I'm sure they did. I'm wondering if she's like a plant, maybe like someone to keep the wives in line. I mean, obviously, this whole thing is very clearly trying to keep the women in line in this town. Is she meant to do this, or is she just a really devout person to this concept? And so she wants to make sure that she kills any sort of questioning of the belief system or ideology of this place. It's the same airplane that Margaret had.
No, oh my god, stop, stop, stop!
Oh.
That plane, it just crashed!
No, I don't go that way.
Alright, she's gonna see some stuff. He's gotta notify somebody. She's gonna see something. And they're probably gonna do whatever the heck they did to Margaret with her. That's my guess. I still just want to know, like, okay, they talk about a mission. What's this mission? They say changing the world, but what does that mean?
Hello?
Oh boy.
We can let go. We can let go of what society has taught us to feel. We can let go of the chaos.
I'm getting sunken place vibes from Get Out.
Nice.
The heck are you doing? Are you trying to cook?
Jack, I got off the trolley. I saw a plane
Yeah, she
crash.
remembers.
I think I would have heard if there was a plane crash.
I had a really weird dream. A really weird dream.
I'm sorry. Do you know what weird dreams make me?
What?
Hungry. Would you like some carrot?
Yes.
Why? Why? Why?
What is this?
Hello?
You went out there
Margaret?
Hey, Margaret.
They're lying to all of us.
I can't talk to you right now, Margaret.
We can't stay here anymore, Alice. I'm not crazy.
You're being ridiculous and you need to stop this.
All of the gaslighting. All of the gaslighting in this movie. There's a lot of aesthetic in this film, and I like a lot of these visuals. It's more just wondering if there's a point to them. What are you looking at? Oh, okay. Can they see what she's seeing? They can't see what she's seeing. I'm just wondering if she was able to see her reflection, if that's a hallucination, or if because of the mirrors, maybe there's like a parallel something in there with that building. Oh.
Margaret?
Oh!
No, don't.
Where did they come from, though? They're in giant red jumpsuits. Where did they come from?
I was right there. I watched the whole thing. I saw her fall. I tried to.
Let's get ready for this gaslighting!
There is no way that she's fine, Jack. No.
Well, she's not. She's dead.
She fell.
No,
You imagine the worst
don't
case
do that.
scenario.
She slit her throat. She was my friend, and she came to me for help. And I ignored her. And then this happened. What if this place is dangerous? What if—
Stop it! Alice, our life together. This. We could lose this.
How? I just wanted to pause it because I seen people like bring up clips of, I think, like that scene. So far, things aren't really that bad. It's just very like, okay, this is the story. Okay.
The opportunity of a lifetime.
What the heck?
We are so lucky to be here.
Okay, here we go, Dr. Collins. See what Dr. Collins is gonna do.
I think this is just run-of-the-mill exhaustion. You had any new stresses or pressures lately?
She saw Ted's wife fall. Thought maybe it might be shock.
Well, that was quite a tumble. She was so embarrassed.
She's not alive.
It wasn't a tumble. She slit her throat.
Success with them.
Oh, hey.
Will just keep you relaxed. She was having significant troubles, outbursts, paranoia. She made it impossible for Ted to do his job, so he no longer works for the Victory Project. She needed quite a bit of help. Not like you.
Why would the wife cause problems with her husband being able to work? I mean, I get, yeah, sure, troubled wife, but it's like, I mean, it's very clear the men are all in on all this. Like, he left his briefcase, really? And the pillows. All right, here we go. Redacted, it's all redacted. She looks nice, but why is she wearing that one top shawl? I don't like it. Aesthetically, I don't like it. Yeah, of course they're watching her. Dita Von Teese! Yes, let's bring on this burlesque. I am down for this.
Jack, I want to go home.
Jack Chambers, if I could have you up here for a minute. Few have grown as impressively as this young man right here.
Grown how?
Stole from Dr. Collins?
Because Margaret can't be
Hold of yourself, Alice! You are behaving like a child. Your husband is out there having the most important night of his life. He's being celebrated, and you're in here trying to ruin it? You sound exactly like Margaret.
Theory. I'm wondering because I'm like, well, some of the eggs were real and some of the eggs weren't. Is this a simulation? And maybe these are like glitches in the simulation, maybe?
You like it?
Yeah, the
I'm
decor
glad,
is.
Phil. I'm glad. All right, buddy, tell me the truth. Is he really coming?
This is for you. I think he's coming.
How the hell did you get Frank to come to your house?
It wasn't me. It was Alice.
Oh, these are the perks. I get it. This is how you're living. Is everything in this house from the catalog? Because it's a house. Show me the ring. Let me see it.
Did we beat?
Catalog. Are they paying for the lifestyle they have? Like, did Jack pay for that promotion?
I'm sorry Bunny didn't believe you. I do hope you keep going. And yet here you are, preparing dinner. Like a good girl.
I gotta say, though, that's probably so far been the best scene. The scene just between Florence Pugh and Chris Pine so far is just I could see the solid difference in the acting. Like, I'm not gonna say the acting's been bad at all. It's just very like, eh.
Violet, where are you from?
Pardon?
I said, where are you from?
Philadelphia.
I'm from Philadelphia.
Are you serious?
I didn't know that.
I know I liked you.
Most of the women here are from Philadelphia.
Why?
Or Baltimore. Or Chicago. I'm not quite finished. Violet, where did you meet Bill?
I love it. Let's go.
We met on a train.
To Boston. That's how Margaret met Ted. And Peg, am I right in thinking that that's how Debbie McIntyre met her husband? Yes, I am. That's how they met.
Yes, that's true.
We're told what we remember until we try to remember things that they want us to forget.
I'm curious to hear where she's going with this.
Frank is doing something to us.
By yourself, you ignored every rule, and she put all of your lives in danger.
Why? Why is her going out putting everyone else's lives in danger?
Yes, I did go out there and I went to headquarters and I saw what he's hiding. He's lying to us. He's lying to all of us about what the Victory Project actually is. He's trapped us here.
Trapped.
No, I guess they probably chose to be here.
Everything we are given comes from him, and it's all about control. It's all about control. We wouldn't even know he might be poisoning the food.
Enough!
Ooh.
We come to your house. We sit at your table and you insult and degrade my husband. It's heartbreaking that your sad, desperate paranoia could destroy what we're trying to build.
Jack, I think you may have overserved your wife.
And I don't trust him. We need to leave, and we can go anywhere. We can go anywhere, and we can create our own world, and it will be you and me, and we'll be okay. And it's not about where we go, it's just that we're together. Please, please, please.
He's gonna be angry. He's gonna lash out or something. Said okay.
Okay.
Actually okay? He's not gonna do it. Come on. He's not doing it.
Baby, let's go.
He's not doing it.
I'm sorry.
He's not doing it.
What?
What?
I love you so much, Alice.
Do you actually, though?
Baby, what's wrong?
I tried so hard to keep this from happening.
Okay.
Let's. Baby, we need to go. We need to go. Baby, you need to drive.
No.
We need to go. Go. Baby, no, whoa. No.
I'm sorry.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, shoot. Are the nurses the doctors? Is that why she's having nightmares? Electroshock therapy? Yep. Yep.
Primary question is,
You're so late. I thought you were gonna be home by 10.
Uh-huh. So did I.
Why'd they just give him a beard? Like, that's gonna make... Okay.
Really long.
Are they actually together?
I just finished a 30-hour shift. I sewed up 12 people, and I gotta be back in 6 hours, and I'm so tired. I just need to go to bed, okay?
Welcome home.
Look who's feeling better.
Oh, thank God.
So, are these men doing this to their actual girlfriends or wives?
Hi.
I long to be with you all the time. With you all the time. Can't you see?
Victory Project, applicant number 426. Name, Jack Chambers. Age, 29. Blood type, O negative. Psychological evaluation, fair. Chosen nationality, British. Chosen wife, Alice Warren. Pre-existing relationship, yes. Aware that you are responsible for preparing your home device system.
Yes.
Do you consent to the physical and medical requirements for entry to Victory?
Yes.
Are you aware that you are responsible for the physical upkeep of your chosen wife?
Yes.
Are you aware that you must exit the simulation through Victory headquarters every day and return only for your allotted number of hours?
Yes.
With you all the time. Can't you see? I want to be with you all the time.
Welcome to the Victory Project. There are currently 72 active users. Your re-entry has begun.
the auspice of equality, we can fall deeper into what we know is true, that we crave order.
I gotta say, the tech was cool. That was a very... It's a very haunting image to see. I like that the visuals make sense because that's what she's saying. Because I think it was pretty upfront that, like, okay, someone is saying this outside, whatever outside looks like, and that's why it keeps being a trigger for her. I definitely think the, like, prosthetic work that they did, I don't know if it was prosthetic or CG, it looked pretty prosthetic, to try to make Harry Styles look unattractive. I feel like they went really, really down at the, like, what's the most stereotypical that we can get to try to get him to go from this to, like, incel territory. Like, they really, really went for it. Pretty messed up. Let's see how she gets out.
Breathe, Alice.
She should kill him, maybe. I don't know. Let's see what happens in the movie.
I gave you all of this, Alice! You get to stay here, and you're happy.
She's not happy. Like,
You're
have
happy.
you tried talking to her?
Alice, I'm so sorry.
Are there others?
A man's responsible for his own wife and nothing else.
So all the wives are trapped here?
Yep. Use the record. Smash the glass.
Alice? Alice?
Jack Chambers is dead.
Alice, listen to me. They're gonna kill you in the real world. They're gonna kill your real body. You need to go.
I knew they were...
Oh my God. Alice, if a man dies here, he dies in the real world. I've always known.
Yeah. Of course she knows.
I chose this.
My kids are here.
Are her kids dead?
Because here they're alive. And here I didn't lose them.
I gotta say, I feel like, yeah, it's probably the climactic point, but if any of this kind of concept is kind of fascinating to you, like that part where she's like, my kids are, like, I have my kids here. I'm like, okay, so her kids died in the real world and she chose this. I'm like, go watch Severance. Like, if you want to see something that explores this more effectively, go watch Severance. It's on Apple TV. Really good show. Go watch it. That seems pretty flawed though. If you kill the man in here, he's dead in real. That sounds pretty like, that's a pretty bad liability. They really should have catered to that. Why don't you get in the car, Alice? This is a very dumb choice, but maybe she's doing it. Maybe she's doing it to show the other women. Maybe. Run him over. Hope you didn't die. Well, they can't electroshock all the women. Yo, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to grab her? Out of the car? Okay. I guess makes sense. Well, if she kills him, he's probably gonna die in the real world, so. Nice. 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 Keep going, girl. Keep going, though. Keep going.
Where is she?
Huge crash. 3 cars in Collins. Collins is dead, sir.
Listen to me, you do not let her exit.
If she gets there, she gets through. Who's gonna put her back in? Frank? Frank, what do we do? Sir?
Nah. Ooh!
Stupid man.
Hey. Okay. Let's go. All right. Get Frank.
It's my turn now.
No! No!
Run. Book it, girl. Use that Black Widow training. You gonna jump? Are you gonna jump? No, see, they're climbing up the rocks.
Don't leave me.
Well, you're dead in the other world, and you seemed pretty dickish.
You and me.
Is this how we end it? I'm just looking at it for the aesthetic. Alright, I'm over it. Alrighty, guys, that was Don't Worry, Darling. All in all, it wasn't bad. I genuinely think had it not had the excessive media press and drama that kind of pushed it more towards infamy, I think this film could have been like probably decently well received. A lot within this film was done really well, particularly cinematography. I do think the scoring, while some of it was really on the nose, was really effective. The entire art direction and production design of this entire film, as well as the cinematography, really is to be praised because it is very, very good. As many people have said, Florence Pugh does a great job, Gemma Chang, Chris Pine, like they're really doing, as I said it multiple times in the video, like they're really doing the most with what they have. This is pretty much just an example of, you know, you can have some great actors and great things all around, but it really comes back down to that script that you have and the direction that you go with. Because I think more of some of the stylistic choices is maybe where people, in terms of what I've heard, people could have seen it more as like filler. Like the movie is quite long. I feel like it was probably a more 90-minute cut in there. Now this is going into the veil of entirely my opinion and you're welcome to differ, and please in the comments keep the discussion going, because as I've mentioned in these crap commentaries, it really is about saying like, is the film really as bad as people say, or is it any good? And honestly, I would say this film, I'd say maybe about 60% of it, at least over 50%, is quite good. Most of that is a credit to Florence Pugh, Chris Pine, and all of the department heads and departments that I've just previously mentioned. I feel like this script catered to Harry Styles' capabilities, where it's like, okay, if we can have you respond to what Florence gives you, which she gives you a lot, I think that that's what he did. It's just like, work with what she's giving you and you will look better. I think it's a good example of when you're working with a great actor, they will give you so much that they will make you look better. From a first time watching, like you can see the differences in the acting ability. Like when you put Chris Pine and Florence Pugh, that one scene, there was so much in that. Like it was juicy, it was nice. I'm like, give me more of that. What I was getting at is, I think where it falls for me is I just don't buy the love between Jack and Alice. I didn't buy that these two loved each other. Like at the end when she's like thinking about him and they're like together, it did not land for me at all. It seems like the crux of this story is really about that dynamic of love with Jack and Alice, and obviously Alice's journey to freedom. And it felt very underwhelming because I couldn't buy both sides of it. I feel like Florence Pugh was almost one-sidedly carrying this relationship, and that shows towards that end. It seemed forced. I think a couple of moments in this film particularly seemed very forced, and that's on the direction. That's on the choices that the director and the editors are making. There are multiple times where it's like, we're artsy. I think some of those sequences could have been cut down because it only has a very small payoff where it's like, oh, it's a projection. Okay. And outside of stylized aesthetic, like this film is a vibe. Vibe carries the whole film. It's giving me Euphoria season 2. It's like the vibe, the aesthetic, we're watching that. I think if you were to remove the stylized aesthetic that this film paints, I feel like the ideas of this story are really interesting. I just wish they had explored that aspect more. Looking at the story like logically, I'm like, so this guy from one bad night with his girlfriend or partner, whatever she is to him, decides to sedate her and put her into a simulated like psychosis life, like remove her entire autonomy for his own will. For me, I'm like, I need more to validate that kind of a choice because it's insane. I feel like other than putting Harry Styles in a bad wig and beard, they didn't really sell that he's this terrible person. They just had him listening to male alpha podcasts, basically. And it's like, I get that they can be pretty awful, but like, you gotta show me more than that to sell it. Like, you can't just put him in a bad wig and tell me that this is a crazed man who's willing to put his woman through this. Especially because, at least at the beginning, he seemed to mildly care. So it's very like, it's supposed to be shocking, but I just don't believe it. Like, I don't believe it. within the story. And I'm far more interested in the ideas of maybe like what got the other people into it or the other characters that are in there. And just honestly, having seen the show Severance, it's done this kind of concept, because I'm not going to say they're the same things, but this kind of concept is done far better. Like, I'm like, just go watch that. I hope that you guys enjoyed this discussion. As I mentioned, this is the first one that I tried of these crap commentaries. And I would say if it's like crap, I don't know where I'm going with this, but maybe like decent, actually good, or let's make it actually good, decent, and crap. And I'm gonna put this at decent. Honestly. It was a decent film, well made, very well made, mostly well acted. It just kind of felt short in enough points where it didn't land. I think at the crux of it, that's really it. A lot of really interesting ideas that could have landed a little more. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed. You guys take care. Remember, please treat people with kindness. Listen to them. Oh, hello, cat. Do you want to say hello? You want to say hello? Hello. He's trying to say take care of yourself. You deserve love and happiness and joy and sleepy sleep and all the wonderful things in life, everybody. I wish that for you all. I hope that you all take care. See y'all next time. Bye.